As more and more areas get the go-ahead to reopen some businesses, the path ahead for Yolo County remains unclear. The mayor urging local leaders not to move quickly.
A tourist in a hot spot up in Yuba County preparing to safely reopen its doors. The plan for the Hard Rock Casino and Hotel.
Good morning. You're just 5.5 hours away from Weather Club Wednesday. But before we get there, we'll talk about the forecast for today and where to expect some rain.
Keeping you informed during extraordinary times. This is Fox 40 News at 4:30.
Good morning and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Mayfasai Pedro. We have a lot to get done in 5.5 hours until we can get to Weather Club.
I'm looking forward to Weather Club. I look forward to it every single week, and this week I believe we're talking about climate. Is that correct?
Correct. Impacts.
Climate impacts. I'm looking forward to it. Now, later in this show, we do have Richard Sharp and Martina Del Monte. They're going to be joining us from home where they are practicing social distancing.
Right, now let's get to our top story this morning. Here are the latest numbers on the coronavirus pandemic. According to Johns Hopkins University, around the world, more than 323,000 people have died. In total, there are more than 4.9 million coronavirus cases. More than 1.5 million of those are here in the U.S. Across our country, more than 91,000 Americans have died from COVID-19. In California, more than 83,000 confirmed cases are reported and more than 3,400 people have died. Governor Newsom has paved the way for nearly all of the California's counties to move further into stage 2 of his plan to get the state back to business. There are requirements for counties to meet before they apply for this variance, and it includes stable hospitalization rates and adequate COVID-19 testing sites.
It's still not clear if Yolo County will get the go-ahead to move further into phase 2, but one local leader says the area shouldn't move too quickly. Fox 40's Olivia DeGennaro is live in West Sacramento with more details on this. And you're talking about West Sacramento's biggest leader at this point who's making this statement.
Mayor Christopher Cabaldon asking people to ease up when it comes to reopening, use caution. So what's really interesting about West Sacramento is we're standing here right now. If you cross over the Tower Bridge, you're in a completely different county. And that's something that we're seeing across our region is that county by county restrictions are different even though they border each other. So if Yolo County does get the green light to start reopening businesses early, it could happen by next Tuesday.